wanted to say thank you to Ames in Games for pulling up and actually sitting down with us and having a conversation.
Thank you for
Truly do
inviting.
appreciate
Honestly, first podcast
Mm-hmm.
of 2023.
First podcast of 2023.
This is so out of my comfort zone, guys. So
dude, so if you guys see her a little like
definitely
tense right now, she's drinking, so she should get a little loose and more comfortable.
Shout out to Crown Royal.
Shout out to the Crown
Cheers,
Royal.
guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Get it? Drinking beer?
Yep, here we go. And then anyway,
On the rocks. But
Dom,
Yes, sir.
starting off the New Year's, you know how everyone has a New Year's resolution?
Of course, yeah.
Okay. What is your New Year's resolution?
Well, definitely it is drinking less.
Beer or liquor? Because right now it seems like you're enjoying yourself.
You know, liquor for sure. There's been some incidents in the past, especially with Eric.
I would really love for you to go into detail.
Okay, so the one
story
that's
time.
predominant for sure is we were out one night and we like to bar hop in Downey. Usually we go to Bastards. We go to Bastards. It's one of our favorite watering holes.
So now, just to give you an idea, Bastards is more of a relaxed vibe. It's like dark and everything, and it's more like beer.
Goes way back.
Dude.
Yes.
Way back. Like the vibe is very cool.
Love that bar.
Yeah.
So we start there drinking normal. We usually we started drinking Mine Haze. Those one of my favorite
Really
beers.
good.
Very
I'm not
good.
sure if you're into beers. Are you into beers?
You know what? I know a lot about it. Beers, because my sister, she's a big IPA girl.
Nice.
You see, he loves it.
I used to love IPAs.
Yeezys, all that. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, they
Voodoos are. I like. I
Voodoo
fuck with
Rangers
those.
are not bad.
Now,
Not
when it
bad
comes
at
to
all.
like
Definitely.
liquor or when it comes to wine and beer, he's
I love wine.
what's the word? Connoisseur?
I guess, yeah.
A connoisseur
I
of
love
all
wine.
that, right?
I can drink wine all day.
Dude, he knows every. I don't know if they go by weights or by names. I have no
They go
idea,
by names.
but they go by all that
Yeah,
stuff.
definitely.
So it's really, really interesting.
So you're a red or like?
I'm a red guy, yes, yeah. Reds predominantly. I don't like sweetness. I like the dry bitterness from the reds. All those tannins are, oh man, because I like to cook as well. So
trust me when I tell you, he gets into it. So we'll dive into it. But just
definitely.
to continue with the
But
story.
yeah, so like we were saying,
Backtrack.
we had this. We were just out, usually go out and have a couple drinks, and we went out to Joseph's, and Joseph's is okay. It's just
Now Joseph's is more of that like.
Shout out to Joseph's. I had my baby shower there.
Really?
No
You can
way.
have a baby shower at Joseph's?
Yeah, when
On
they
the-
first.
on the backstage.
Shout out to Priscilla.
Baby shower.
I had a baby shower. No, but yeah, they closed down and then like boom, had to hold my baby shower right there.
Dude, I really want to get into detail on that after.
Well, yes,
That's
definitely.
actually.
But it was during the day.
Dude, no, I really want to.
Like
Dude, because that's
drinking
that's
at
like
Texas for a baby shower.
they
That's
say it's a
Mexican as
restaurant.
hell.
They say it's a restaurant.
Bro, it
but I don't
is.
believe
It is a
I don't
restaurant.
believe it.
You know
I
what?
don't believe
It's a restaurant, guys. It's a restaurant, and they have solid food there.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Well, I mean, we'll get into that because that's actually an interesting story. But so pretty much just to give you an update on what it's Joseph's, right? Joseph's is it's more of a modern type of restaurant type of like / nightclub.
Yeah.
So we're going from a very chill environment to a very more
Nightclubby
like
kinda.
Bad Bunny type of environment, if that makes any sense to anyone out there. That's pretty much what we're talking about.
So I get the wild idea while we're drinking. I was like, you know what, man, let's do Jaeger bombs. And me and him usually will do Jaeger bombs on occasion. But I was just like, you know what, man, let's do it. Like, screw it. Let's have some fun tonight.
Now, keep in mind, the reason why we only do it on occasion is because he can handle his beer very easy.
I can drink a 12-pack of
he
beer.
will outdrink me when it comes to beer any day.
Never had a Jaeger bomb.
Never had a Jaeger bomb?
They are fun.
Oh my god.
They're
bro.
Which is, I know the
fun.
smell of the,
It doesn't taste
and that's
the way
why
it
when you
smells.
said that, bro, I was like,
we had 7 Jaeger bombs that night.
Keep in mind, I am not a lightweight when it comes to liquor.
No, I've seen this man kill an entire bottle of Jaeger and drive home.
Yeah, very, very normal, by the way.
Yes.
Very normal.
And so by the 7th
Don't
one,
condone it at all whatsoever.
By the 7th one, I want to say it was close to closing time. And what we like to do is we'll walk around, grab some air, just, trying to wind down because we are lit. And then we'll just like, cool, let's go out, walk around, talk to people, see what happens.
yeah.
My dumbass,
Oh,
I see something going on to the left right there on 3rd Street.
Now, keep in mind, think of it like a T intersection.
Yeah.
Or, I'm sorry, an X intersection. And he's looking left. Wherever you want to stand, look left. It doesn't matter if you're standing in front of it or
There's a
whatever.
commotion going on.
Mm-hmm.
And in my head, I was like, oh, I need to be a part of this.
Dude.
People are screaming. There was a chick involved, I think.
They were pretty much growling over there, bro. They were fighting.
These chicken heads.
Full on fighting. Now,
swinging.
Keep in mind, this is not just like some skinny dudes fighting.
No,
No,
there were some
these are
chuggers.
some big little dudes, and they're not. When I say little dudes, shout out to the short kings. But when I say little dudes, I mean like they're on the shorter scale, but they're wide. You know what I mean? Like there's some little wide guys.
So I look at Eric and I'm like, dude, I'm going over there. Like I'm gonna go see what's up. And as I run full speed and he's behind me, like, don't go. Shirt comes off.
Don't go.
And I'm like, what the fuck? What's going on? This and that. I swing and miss on a fat dude.
Dude, okay, wait.
And not only that, hold on. As I swing and miss on a fat dude, Eric's yelling, I can't breathe.
I'm like, bro, I can't breathe right now. Like, stop.
He all of a sudden decided to develop asthma at that specific moment and was dying on the curb.
Wait. My asthma kicks in randomly.
At the most opportunistic points in life.
It just so happens that he decided to run. Dude, now keep in mind, he ran just like this. He looked at me.
I'm gone.
He looked at me like this. He said, bro, what's going on over there? I want to be part of it. And he just like pushed me out of the way and like ran. And I looked at him like, I'm kind of lit. So I looked at him like, he's bushing. And no, the first thing you see is his shirt come off. You start swinging at some dude.
Whiplash you gave him,
no. The funniest part about it is the guys that were fighting, it looked like they had a mutual agreement that it was just them two.
Oh, no. I needed to be a part of it.
No, they knew they were getting in a fight, and they knew it was like one-on-one. He comes out of nowhere. These guys are fighting each other, and they look at each other like, is he with you? And he goes, no. Is he with you? And he goes, no. So they're still fighting. He's missing every damn swing, by the way. Every swing missed.
And then he catches his wind.
I catch my wind, yes.
Knocks me on the ground and is like, can you fucking stop, dude? Like, chill. What are you doing? You're not a part of this. I'm like, no, get off me. I need to be a part of this. And then he ends up getting off of me. Heavy breathing. Do what you gotta do, bro. And then,
it literally felt to me like if he was playing a video game and he had to get an accomplishment or something.
Bro, I needed
That's
that.
literally what it
I
felt
needed
like.
that achievement, bro.
Like that double XP weekend, that was for him.
I was
really
trying to get 12 on swings.
Bro, you missed everything. It's crazy because the swings were not fast.
Oh no,
they were like wild and slow.
Overhand right.
Overhand.
Chuck Liddell would be impressed.
Very impressed. Now this guy that I'm telling you though,
never been in a fight either, guys, bro. Seriously.
Dude, oh my god, that's oh.
I got pushed once in middle school in front of the cafeteria.
You punched somebody? Or
no, someone just pushed me and I fell.
You didn't?
Like,
like that? You were just like,
dude, yeah, like the girl came, pushed me, and I was like, okay.
Was this like beef that you guys had, or?
No, honestly, I don't even think it was beef. It was just like, one of those bullies that you have in middle school.
Oh, okay.
I never had a bully, so I can't agree with that.
I had a bully in third grade.
Oh my god, bro.
So, let's hear about your bully. Why did your bully pick on you? What was the reason? Did you guys have a class together? Did you guys like...
They had the same name, Amy.
Ames.
No, Ames and Games, no. But... No, she just had issues. She was just like, like the it person. And I mean, bro, like,
You were just the one to pick on.
You were just the one to pick
Yeah.
on. Now, okay, now I have
Pulled
a
the name
question.
out of a hat, said this is the one
This
today.
is the one. She said, teacher, who's in your class? Can I see? But, okay, now, in middle school, right? You said this is middle school.
Yeah.
Were you on the shorter scale in middle school? Were you taller? Because you know how some people are taller in middle school and then you get to high school and they're short. That's just how it goes.
You know what, bro? I think I've been just tall. I'm taller than my sister, taller than my parents.
So how tall are you?
I'm 5'6".
So you're taller than your parents?
Dead ass, yeah.
You're taller?
My mom's like 5'5", 5'4". But like you see the difference when we're all like in.
Yeah.
My older sister, she's 31. She's like, what, 5'2"?
Okay. Oh, so
5'1".
Okay.
You know what? I lied.
Ooh.
My little sister's taller than me. And she's 16. She's 16. Dude, she's probably like fucking like 5'7" maybe.
And how old is she?
I lied, huh?
Wow, on camera.
On camera. It's recorded. For anyone that ever goes out there and says she never lies, I beg to differ.
No, yeah, she's tall, but it's because she has my stepdad's genes.
Oh.
And, like, bro, like wide shoulders. But she's very beautiful, like very beautiful. She's gonna grow up to be a very beautiful young lady, but hella tall. So yeah,
that's hella tall.
Just like you shoved him, or you shoved him.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, she goes like that, and I'm like, whoa. Like,
no, I really want to see you fall one day to really see if it's like, whoa,
graceful
and everything. She's just like, I'm out,
and I'm falling. I'm gonna get you a life alert.
You've never had bullies?
I've never had a bully. No. Oh, okay. Wait. Correction. Let me take you back real quick.
Nobody bullies ugly kids. So.
Well, That one hurt. Yeah, I'm gonna think about that one later. So in reality, I don't really necessarily call it a bully. I would say this is more where I guess this is like second grade. So I don't know if you've gone to school in Downey your whole life.
Of course.
Okay, so are you familiar with Ward?
Okay, I know Ward, but yeah, I went to Rio Hondo Roadrunners.
Okay, so I don't know if it's like they're changed their names or not, because you know how most Downey schools.
But no, it's still Ward. It's still Ward. There's
it used
Alameda,
to be like EW Ward.
Gallatin. There's
I went to Golden, so.
Oh.
It's so crazy how Downey's not even like that big.
But it has so many.
And it's the whole district.
It's a whole
thing. City. Like,
it's crazy how like Downey itself is like such a big.
We on the fucking map.
It's a small area, but it's a big community.
Shout out 562.
You know what it is though? All the apartments. It's all the apartments. I never knew how many apartments there actually were until I got older. Before I thought it was all houses.
I thought it was only Western, bro.
Right? Like,
Western.
No,
anybody knows Western and Rivera?
I used to live down the street from Western. I lived on Florence and Paramount.
Okay.
I lived there for 12 years, and before that I lived on El Vista.
Dope. My mom lives by Mr. Pete's.
No way.
On Reeves and Firestone.
There it is.
Behind El Taco. Now it's Teddy's Tacos.
Red Tacos.
Red
Tacos.
I worked there for one day.
You know what though? I'm not a fan.
Oh my god, he did work there for one day.
One day.
8
hours.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of them.
8 hours. They paid me $50.
You worked 8 hours and they paid you $50?
I was upset, bro.
Lawsuit.
Dude.
Lawsuit.
Like, okay, cool. I did my 8 hours. I closed, cleaned up. How much? Oh, we get just $50. I literally grabbed them. I was like, dude, for real.
What did you do? You did a lot of.
I was doing prep and I cooked, and then I even went up to the front and took guests and everything. And then at the end of the night, I was just like, here you go. And I was like, yeah, I'm not coming back, dude.
You're like, no, never
not coming back.
And I remember when you told me that, and I was like, $50.
Dude,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
bro, 8 hours.
I was upset.
That's like a sweatshop, or a sweat taco shop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But okay, so getting back to my bullying.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, I never really had a bully, but the funniest encounter I've ever had was someone trying to bully me. I guess if you really want to call it that.
Mm-hmm.
Some people might say it's a bully. I don't know. So my mom would go to work very early.
Yeah.
So before, it was not, I guess, as frowned upon as it is now to drop off your kid really early, like an hour before the school even opens.
Yeah.
So that was me.
Yeah, these days now people won't do that nowadays.
No. But before, I would just be sitting there and next to the chain waiting for one kid to show up so I could literally have a conversation with someone, because I was just there like, let's just say school started at 8. I was there at 7 on the dot, just waiting.
That long ass
cold
hour.
And you know, sometimes it's raining, cold, freezing, and you're by yourself. You're just like this, waiting until someone shows up. A random could have picked me up, mom. Just letting you know. But at the end of the day, like, a lot of the early kids would show up, and there was this one kid, and I doubt he'll ever watch this, and I forget his name, but if you're out there, bro, this is his life story. Every time he talks to me, he's like, bro, you remember, and I'm like, oh my god, bro, yes, bro, here we go.
35, same one.
Like, I could be 42, bro, and he'll pull up, bro. I almost had you, bro. Like, you know, like, that's literally what it feels like to me. But so what's going on is, like, we were all playing, like, I guess now it's like lava, you know, like the floor is lava type of thing. Yeah. So back then it was that, but we didn't have a name for it. So I don't know what you would call it, but I don't know. Yeah, dude, like, I don't know if it was a comment that I made. I don't remember, but he got so upset that he grabbed me by the shirt, and he was a bigger dude. Like, he was like a grade older, but he was like wide and like tall. Yeah. So back then I was short. Now I'm 6'2", so just letting you guys know. Yeah. So back then I was short. Like, you're shorter than you.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. So I was really short.
There's nothing wrong with people.
After this, we're gonna fight, bro. That's it. You know what? Give me a shot. Let's go.
No, you might miss every shot.
Hey, man, that's fine.
So he grabs me by the sweater and he pulls me up and he pushes me towards the gate. And he literally lifted me off the floor. Like, it was really weird how powerful that guy was. Or then again, back then I was really, really skinny. So, you know, kudos to you, bro. You picked me up off the floor. So he picked me up off the floor and he pushed me towards the gate. And he's all like, I don't remember what he was saying, but he was trying to bully me in a way. But the teacher came out of nowhere and said, hey, put him down. And all you see is me go from this to, like, just drop. Like, it was the most funniest thing. And it wasn't even, like, crazy for me because I've always had like my uncles and stuff like that, so it was just normal for me like to get punked around sometimes because it's all love.
Well, growing up in a Mexican family, especially, you're gonna be punked by your older cousins, your older.
The thing is,
definitely.
Look, when you I'll get into that family thing right now because it's really interesting. So what ended up happening is the teacher brings him out and takes him to the office, brings us both in there. What happened? I'm like, I don't know. He just got upset or something or whatever, and he gets his parents called or whatever, and then I just go to school like normal. And as years went down the line, every time, I kid you not, every time he sees me, he's like, bro, it's literally like that Paul Walker scene where I almost had you, dude.
You never had me.
Right? So he was talking like that, and he always says, dude, thank you. And I was like, why? After he says that he punked me, he always says thank you, and I say, why? He goes, because I got to go to the beach with my dad and I hung out with him. And in my head, I was like, bro, that moment meant a lot for him. Yeah. So I don't know if that really means...
You don't even know what was going on back then, you know?
You know what I'm saying? So maybe that was a big moment for him. I have no idea.
Maybe he was taking out whatever angst he had against himself or his parents, and he was just like fed up, and then, hey man, now that I have this day, I'm gonna take my son, and he probably appreciated it.
That's how it feels. Yeah. But I could be wrong. Maybe he just like, dude, I didn't want to go to school,
or that.
You know what I'm saying? So as a kid, you go to the beach.
I used to not want to go to school.
Yeah, but ever since then, bro, that's probably the closest encounter I've ever had to a bully.
Oh man.
But yeah, I've never really had a bully. But when it comes back to like the whole family thing, I'm not sure if you're familiar with the whole like Hispanic bullying. Yeah. So I'll lead you with mine. Like with mine, when I was younger, I used to be a little bit chubbier before I got skinny. So it was always like gordo or like, you know what I'm saying? You know what, bro? My
no body shaming here.
I'm like,
oh no, I'm the total opposite.
No, we really.
No, you don't.
I'm gonna let everyone know right now. We talk a lot of shit, but we don't mean it in that way. It's just all comedy to us. So.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't even know what my nickname was.
Oh no! But everybody had a nickname.
But you see
my grandpa just called me Ames.
Ames?
I was fuzzy.
You were fuzzy?
Yes. And my sister used to call me Bootylicious.
Wow. You still got a dog? I don't know, bro. I'm just asking.
I don't know, bro. She hasn't called me in years, but I mean, when I was younger, she would, especially when I would wear my football pants, she would be like, what's up, Bootylicious? I'm like, I didn't really, it was just funny to me.
So I'm going to ask you right now, if you don't have that Bootylicious name no more and she's not calling you that, it probably went to your stomach.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
beer belly.
This contributes to it, man. So,
hey, you know what I mean?
Cheers to all the beer drinkers.
Cheers to all the IPAs, the beers, everybody out there. But yeah, dude, so like any time you go into a family that's just straight Mexican, like just straight, not the new generation, like the old generation, where they would literally name call you, but it was just more to toughen you up. You know what I mean? Like they would say things like that, or like, dude, I have a little cousin, and I might get some flack for this, but I always call him like albondiga because he's a little chubby.
Cute.
But it's not. What? Yeah. So for those of you that don't know,
I love albondigas.
Dude, albondigas are a Mexican dish. For those of you that don't know,
it's meatballs and soup, bro.
Yes, it's really good. So I call him that albondiga, like my little albondiga. But because he's a little bit bigger, but I mean it in the most like
loving way.
Yes.
And at the same time, it's
I'm gonna talk shit about you, but here's my way of showing it.
Exactly. And when I say it, like I said, I say it with love, and at the same time, I'm toughing him up. Yeah. So if somebody ever makes fun of him, he's like, okay, like random, but whatever, and he walks in, no problem.
Speaking of nicknames, I call my older sister Chichi.
What? For those of you that know, that means booby. In Spanish.
Yeah, it's been the thing. Like, I just call her Chichi. She'll probably hate me if she watches this. But dude, it's just like my comfort name for her.
But why did? What
and now my kids, my kids call her the total opposite.
What led you to call her that? Was it one day she went through puberty and you're like,
no, bro.
What was it?
From stuff and bras to I need a bar over.
Doubt it. I mean, we're 3 years apart, so I mean, when she got through puberty, I'm pretty sure I didn't even know. So.
Okay. So what made you call her that?
My mom's just always said that I've always called her Chichi, like Chichi.
What's her name?
I haven't called. It's Griselda.
So sometimes the reason why I'm asking is because sometimes you get it out of the name.
Oh my god, I put her government name out there.
No.
But
her Instagram name about to change right now.
Griselda _ But no, dead ass. It's just a nickname, and then my kids call her Nani now.
Yeah. Okay. See, that's
not like a total opposite. See, like
my sister, my brother and sister are 10 and 12 years apart, or 10 and 12 years older than me, respectively.
Okay.
So like, they all call my sister Nina, and I've never in my life called her Nina, ever. And I don't know. It's weird too because like I've tried to call her that and it just doesn't feel right.
Okay.
And I just call her Chris. Her name's Christina. I call her Chris. That's it. But like, that's why I'm saying like, when it comes to like the names and nicknames and stuff, that's where we usually get them.
Yeah.
Even like with like when they call me Fuzzy and Bootylicious, I never understood it.
Like the whole Ames and Games guys.
Yeah.
That was my friend Pris. I was getting back on Snapchat after like this whole like heartache with baby daddy and all that. And anyway,
she said
we were trying to figure out this like whole freaking like, hey, what's gonna be my Snapchat name, shit. Yeah. And she's just like Ames and Games, Ames, and we were just on the car like Ames and Games, Ames and Games. But bro, it just stuck to me. That's just like my name for everything.
Now,
that's good. Yeah.
Did that come because of Dames and Games? Like the
honestly,
is that a strip club or is that like a bar?
It is a sports bar.
It's a sports bar because I think she's been there before.
Okay, so that's probably where it
I've
came
been there a few times. Shout out Marlo. He took me there the first time. She was dope.
But yeah, shout out to my friend Pris. Yeah, she gave me that name, and it's just stuck to me.
Yeah, shout out to whoever takes me.
Ames.
Yeah, no, you're not going, bro.
I've never been there.
But that's cool though. I mean, that's actually a pretty sick ass name.
Yeah, honestly.
There's a lot of people that give each other some whack ass names. Like yeah. There's.
People call me Ames too. You know, like just people that like know me. It's just pretty cool.
Where the fuck did Enzo come from?
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
for those of you that don't know, my Instagram handle, and for other reasons, because I used to do a lot of other stuff, and I'll go into detail more into that in the podcast.
Hate you.
I'll go into way more into detail into all that, but I'll tell you exactly. So if you go to my Instagram, which is Enzo the God, ENZOTHAGOD. All right. Now,
can you tell our best friend?
Definitely.
Oh bro.
2 peas in a pod.
Oh my god. So
he would send me music and be like, bro, it's fucking trash.
Bro, I'll tell you guys more. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. Yeah, okay, so where did Enzo come from? Enzo came from, I don't know what it's called when it's like, it's actually what I do. What's that word for it?
Occupation?
No, so for example, like, my name is Eric, right? Enzo, which ENZO, Eric never zones out. That's where it came from. Acronym, thank you. But it's actually true. I did zone out a lot. Because someone in class called...
confirm.
So someone in class...
Bro, my mind just went...
Right? No, but let me tell you the whole name for Enzo the God stands for.
I get mind blown a lot.
Bro.
Like dead. I really do. Like people just blow. I learn something new every day, and it's just, you know.
That's good though. At least you're absorbing.
And then I'm like, damn, like makes sense.
Yeah. So Enzo stands for Eric Never Zones Out, and I was gonna say someone in school, but it's actually another person that I did music with. He's all like, bro, you zone out a lot. And I was like, bro, Eric never zones out, right? And then at the time I was thinking of a rap name, right? Because I was like, oh, what am I going to call myself? I came up with some different ones. And then Enzo stuck. Yeah. And I was like, all right, cool. And then, you know when you try to go on social media and you try to put just Enzo and then someone takes it and you're like, what the It's some bullshit. Like, wow, like I can't take it. It's already taken, whatever.
Username taken.
Yes, literally username taken. So I was like, man, what can I do to make myself stand out? And I remember a Charlemagne, the God, but he uses a DA. So I was like, okay, cool. Let me see if Enzo the God is available. And I looked it up, boom, available, and I took it. Now, originally when I was supposed to do music, it was just supposed to be Enzo. But a lot of people had it, so I put Enzo the God, and it became a thing. And then someone asked me, what does Enzo the God stand for? And right off the top of my head, bro, I literally said it in a way where it goes, Eric never zones out. That's honestly all God originally decided. Wow. So that's what it stands for.
I never even knew.
And I was fucking around, bro. Like I wasn't even thinking like just, it was just quick off the top. And it stuck. And ever since then, so when someone asked me, it goes...
Yeah, and it's like the fact that you still remember it, like...
Because you know when it hits, you're like, oh, it hit. That was good. Yeah. That's literally what it was. And it felt...
Those are one of those genuine thoughts that pop in your head.
Literally.
Like, holy shit.
So genuine. So when everyone says, oh, you know, you think you're a god. No, I'm like, bro, no. It just literally...
goes with the flow.
It's an acronym for what it actually is.
He's not a god, guys.
Yeah, I'm not a god, guys. I don't got holy water on me. So, well, actually...
there you go.
But yeah, so that's where it came from. And for those of you that don't know, yes, I've done music, and I still actually want to produce more music, but better music. I've done some okay music. I'm not gonna lie.
I think West Coast was your best.
Oh, dude, I love that song. Unfortunately, I don't have the rights to it. So
I know, but that's.
If you want to go check it out, it's on SoundCloud. It's Enzo the God.
West Coast. Fucking SoundCloud rappers,
dude. I'm telling you, just be happy I didn't get no tattoos on my face.
You're not down.
Oh, not
See the teardrop, bro. For every single.
Oh yeah, for every single one I got. 5.
I wish I had flow. I never had flow.
You never had flow?
No.
You want to drop a bar?
No.
No? You want to just go like a 1,
not.
a 2, a chippity chop chop?
There you go. See, look.
Some
It's a
quick
hit right there.
Chippity choppy chop?
Man, if WAP can be at the top of the hit list, I'm sure.
Dude, you know who was the greatest rapper that ever lived and no one gives him his credit? Dr. Seuss.
Oh, definitely.
Dr.
Seuss. Say Nas, but
you were going to say Nas? Oh, no, I'm talking about Dr. He sold millions of books. And
Redfish, Bluefish.
Redfish, Bluefish, 1 fish, 2 fish. Bro, he
Green eggs and ham.
Oh, you see what I'm saying? Eggs, all this. He went so hard and people don't give him his credit.
Fox in the Box.
Everyone talks about Eminem, but nobody talks about Dr. Seuss.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
The 2 greatest white rappers ever?
I'm just saying. Eminem is great. Go.
Right.
But
had a crush on
Dr.
him
Seuss.
way back in the day.
Marshall Mathers, the pointy nose?
Really?
Oh no, wait! I thought we were talking about Eminem. Hold on.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's just Eminem, the white man.
Yeah, right. Like 8 Mile Eminem.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
Famous Marshall Mathers.
Damn.
You had a crush on him? Don't know his real name? Fake.
That's what Eminem stands for, right?
Yeah,
or am I tripping?
Really?
Yes.
No, hold on. Dead ass.
Yes.
Oh
Everything's
my god!
an
Tell you
acronym.
guys, mine's blown.
Yeah.
Hold on, but no. Yeah, I did.
Like, okay, let me ask you this. Okay, so
Riot.
now I'm curious. What kind of music did you grow up listening to? Because back then, obviously, our stuff was no Bad Bunny. It was just straight hip hop.
I don't like Bad Bunny. That's out of the no. I do not.
I appreciate that.
Out of the question. I'm sorry to all those Bad Bunny fans. I do not like Bad Bunny.
He throws phones, so
please do not turn the phone off.
It's not even the phone thing. It's more like.
Oh my god, he did
like
throw the phone.
Dude, he threw like 4 of them, bro.
It's more just like I don't know, like.
Do you like reggaeton and all that?
It's not like my go-to.
You don't like
I
Bruno
like
Mars?
oh yeah.
Oh, so
Back
you like
in
the
the day
classics?
things, classics.
Okay,
yes.
she likes the classics.
Give it to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite one.
Not my range of music. I'm a metalhead, so you know.
He's that song that's going around. What's that one song that everybody's using right now? The clown.
The clown?
No. They're clowning on everybody. It's like, tonight's the night that all the people. I don't know the name of it, bro.
Hold up, what?
You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
Oh my god, now I look like a jackass. But no, I will send it to you. And
okay.
If not, I'll put it up on here somewhere. But
I mean, I'm pretty good with lyrics, so.
Yeah, you guys.
Tonight.
Yeah, where they're making fun of all the kids that have all their bangs out and everything. Because you know that Snapchat filter?
That's
secondhand
serenade.
Thank
for
you.
It's not a phase, Mom.
It's not a phase.
It's not
a phase. It's not a phase, Mom.
No, you know,
Oh my
you know what's
God.
funny though? In 9th grade,
My ex did.
8th, 9th grade,
Put a wig on.
I had
And he said,
hair
"It's not a phase,
down to
Mom."
my to like my.
Oh my
elbows.
god, yeah, you don't. You
Oh,
believe
I
it if
had-
I told you he had really long hair.
Very long.
Like very long hair. Like when he played football,
Super,
he looked like Troy
skateboard long
Polamalu.
hair type of shit.
yes. Like no, it was down.
Like this
it was
every
down
fucking
to
5
my
minutes?
elbow.
No, if he could, he would have put that horse shampoo and make it shine. He would just go.
And you're going like this every
And I'll do
fucking.
Pantene. That was
No,
Pantene.
he was that. He was
Minutes.
doing. He was that guy.
That's
when-
my son right now, cause my 8-year-old, my 8,
Just
almost
don't cut it,
9-year-old,
man.
and
Don't
he's
cut it.
like always.
flicking it.
My
has
dad,
really
actually,
good
my
hair.
dad was so proud of it. He was like, "Dude, you look awesome with your long hair and this and that." And I was like, "Yeah." Dude,
Now give a quick background though, because your dad is not a rocker in any way.
Well, actually, he would always tell me stories of him driving in a '66.
Mm-hmm.
He would always be the one gangbanger. I don't want to say gangbanger. He would be the one gangster blasting Metallica.
You look at his dad and you look at him.
Totally different. Like
you would think he was adopted.
Well, my dad was. I'm not even trying to put his business out that much. My dad was from Paramount.
Mm-hmm.
Was from the audio for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
Went to college for a long time.
We're gonna have a conversation about this because I had no idea.
And
respect.
But yeah, he was. You know, even when like today.
So he was an educated fool.
Very much so.
Oh,
okay.
He was street educated, if you get what I'm saying. You know? But no, you know, he would always tell me that, you know, I was the one guy that he's oldies all the way, but he loved metal music for whatever reason. Mm-hmm. And me and my brother both loved metal, and that's what we grew up on. We grew up on, you know, listening to like Marvin Gaye and, you know, Al Green, and then you throw in Anthrax or Metallica or all those 80s metal bands. That's what he listened to. Mm-hmm. You know, he would burn CDs or have his mother, my grandmother, make CDs for him. Even to this day, he'll still do it. For those of you that don't know what a CD is, it's a round disc. If you don't know what burning a CD is.
If you don't know what LimeWire is.
I was about to say that.
Get off this, bro.
Bro, you can do it. I'm gonna say LimeWire, dude.
on your computer.
If you didn't have. If you don't even know what 1, 2, 3 movies is, bro, hop off this,
1,
bro.
2, 3 movies?
Hopped off this, bro.
Do you remember when
MySpace,
bro?
Dude, when everybody thought they were a coder and could just go in the back.
On my top 5.
Can I be honest though? Okay, can I be honest really quick about MySpace? MySpace was actually something that was. It was really educating you.
Tom.
Hi, Tom. We miss you, Tom. Come back, Tom.
Buy Instagram or Twitter, please.
Or be somebody a part of Twitter, because Elon's pretty dope. Shout out to Elon.
Okay.
But what I'm trying to say is, if you think about it, MySpace was actually trying to educate you on how to do something cool. Because, like you said, coding.
Dude, you learned all the fucking codes, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I still get amazed. The other day we were talking about it with my friend. I get amazed how it's like we would paste and copy. You would Google something, bro. Yeah. Boom, pops up. Mm-hmm. That like same design you wanted. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you would know all these.
Oh, dude! What was cool about it is that it let you do that. Where now, even if you do view profile or view whatever,
like copy and paste,
you can't do it. It's so they restrict it. They won't let you do it, which I don't understand. Mm-hmm. You're taking this thing away that was great for users, and then now they're just have to deal with the manila part of your app or whatever. Given everything's on phones now,
the way that
Can I just
say this really quick? MySpace was that fairy tale land that everybody wants to go to. It had everything you wanted. Like, whatever you could envision, it was there and you can make it happen. Yeah. What everything is now is like a prison. That's how I look at it, because it's so plain, it's so bland. They make you do whatever they want you to do. Yeah. But back then, MySpace was like, dude, be you, do you, let everyone know who you are. We want you to
express who you are.
Header, profile, music, background, top 5, top 10, top 15, 20.
You really got to know people.
Yes. All up in there.
Just by their music that they had.
It's like what Christian Mingle has now.
They had.
Christian Mingle has the option to give you everything like MySpace.
Really?
Looked it up once.
I can't.
Kind of curious.
He said Christian Mingle.
Dude, I was kind of curious. I was like, it's always on TV. Let me look it up. I didn't look up Farmers Only because, I didn't.
Dude, never been on a dating website. Never been on a dating website.
I had a Farmer Tan, but that's the closest.
Never been on a dating website.
Never been on a dating website? Never been on Tinder?
I tried Tinder.
You know what? I'll give you a high five because I've never been on Tinder either.
I tried Tinder, but it was all bots, man.
It was all bots?
I didn't pay for the premium either, but
some girl at my job uses Bumblebee. Like, what is that?
Bumble? Oh, so the girls actually have to hit up the guys.
On Bumble?
Yes, I had a friend who did it for a while.
What a reverse.
She actually met somebody on there and they dated for a while.
Wow.
So yeah, the girl, you both make profiles, but the girl has to initiate the conversation.
Because we're the queen bees or what?
I guess. I don't know.
That's actually pretty good though, because in reality, guys always have to make the move.
But there's there's plenty of fish. There's Hinge. I was just trying, and I'm not a fan of it. Dating apps in general, I'm not a fan of. I don't know.
Bro, I love your love story though. I'm not gonna lie to you. With your baby mama, I love that love story. It's the best love story ever. I'm not gonna lie to you. Why? Because of the position that she was in, you were in, and then like the work environment that you guys were both. It's just honestly,
she was my boss, by the way.
Yeah. Now, before we get into that, really quick, I want to just say something about. I'm gonna backtrack really quick to MySpace. MySpace, for those of you that don't know, had a top 8, top 10, whatever you wanted, right?
Top 1 if you wanted to.
If you really wanted to. Back then, I used to have it, right? And I had none of my I had all of my homies. I'm sorry, I had all of my homies on there. Never put on anyone else but the homies that I hung out with. Or sometimes, like back then, you had innocent like best friends, like girls that were best friends. Yeah, you would have them, or boys or whatever. And whenever you got in a relationship, bro, or if you have like a really like the girls wanted to be your number one.
I'm not number one, we're not together.
Right. It's like, you prove it to me, put me on your number one. It's like now where it says like post me.
Dare you, bro?
Post me. You know how girls be like,
I don't want to be on your story. I want to be a pin on the top of your Instagram.
No, that's what that was back then. Yeah. And I remember, bro, so many friendships were lost because of the top 8. So many relationships were broken.
How can you have to comment on her profile?
Oh my God, bro, that'd be the worst. I really want to get your take on the commenting or the liking on profiles.
Honestly, look.
I really want to. I want to get into a girl's
mind. Hold on.
Let's say you're dating a guy,
I'm very different. Hold on. I'm very different. I mean, I don't like to say like I'm like all these other females. I'm very chill. I'm very. I have my jealous moments, and I obviously blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Liking and commenting, I don't expect. I mean, yeah, like, hey, my man, like, you know, like my ex, yeah, if I wanted him to just like one picture, like, hey, yeah, go ahead, or like not go ahead, like giving me permission, but blah, blah, blah.
I don't care what you do.
But yeah, like sometimes it would like trip me out if he didn't. Maybe it'd be like, oh, like you're like, oh, was that picture not good enough? Like what, you know? But other than that, like, I don't know. Like, I mean, if he's my boyfriend already, why am I gonna, you know?
But if
like,
he's doing it to other females, or not even other females, let's say it's a swimsuit model, or it's like that Mexican weather girl, whatever.
Look, okay, because honestly, with me, okay, so.
Meteorology.
Yes, I'm very freshly out of a relationship, right?
Okay.
But me and homie were like, we checked out girls.
I can vouch for that. I can vouch for that. She was,
We were like legit like BFFs, and we did everything like that. Like, we went to strip clubs. We've gone to titty bars. We've gone to.
My sister.
Make sure you raise your voice when you say that for the ladies in the back. For the ladies in the back that don't allow their men to go to the strip club.
Guys, it's okay to let your man go to a strip club. It's
so much
fun.
It's fun.
I don't know. It's therapeutic.
I have a lot of friends that are strippers, and shout out to them. They're all dope.
Yeah,
they're all
I
really
do
nice.
Too.
Yeah, they're all really nice.
Yeah,
you know, and like it's just it ends up being a movie, and it's the best thing. Like,
just kidding.
You heard him over there. He's got a lot of guys.
It took her a second to realize. It took her. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He has a lot of guy friends.
You'll catch on.
Yeah. I'll tell you about a boss of mine that was a stripper, male stripper. I'll tell you that.
But okay, so back to the comment. Yeah, I mean, I've never expected him to like comment like hey, like beautiful, or like oh my god. It was when he wanted to, and it was the least expected, and like you feel like oh my god,
he's gonna
like
tell you whether
my man complimented me, like you know.
But what if he did that to other girls? Like, was it a big deal?
You know what? He never disrespected me. So
shout out.
So but there's a keyword. Look, hold on. There's a keyword. It says disrespect. So that's what I'm getting at. Is a lot of times you'll see guys where they're commenting, "Oh, you look good today," or what have you. Whether it's on a friend's profile or even like that.
I also learned a lot from like my previous baby daddy. I was so toxic, so that type, like, where you at? Blowing your phone like 50, 100 times a day, doing all that shit. And yes, I'm bringing it up because people need to know, like, that's real toxic shit. People out here, like, blowing people's phone up, looking for them, like, oh, why you with so-and-so, like, even though it's the homies, and you're just like, damn,
you haven't texted me in 5 hours, where are you?
And,
no,
and
5 minutes.
5 minutes, I'm sorry.
And then being with, like, my, like, previous, like, just with my last relationship, it's just kind of like, I wasn't like that because I learned, you have to learn your lesson, bro.
That's a big thing, though. That's a very big thing, because a lot of people won't acknowledge that. It's you have to know you were toxic.
Bro, definitely.
And that's a thing too.
And I know I'm still toxic in certain like aspects, but
nobody's perfect.
I made a big difference. I wouldn't blow him up. Like, what am I gonna blow you up for? Like,
so this was your past relationship.
Yeah, this was baby daddy.
So you know what? Like, we're not gonna put him on blast, but I know him and he's very dope. From my understanding, I know him on a personal level just because of Eric. That's my best friend as well. Like, Dom's my closest best friend that I have. Like, he's like top dog best friend. Vasquez. That's his. Yeah, that's his cousin.
Breaking news. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
Oh duh, Brianna.
Realization. Here we go. Realizations.
Duh. But so I know him because obviously Eric, and dude,
dopest guy I've ever dated. Shout out to you, like,
he's
dead ass,
bro. Like, he's really
like.
Can I say something, because I have so much respect for him, and I have a lot of respect for you and everything.
Yeah, definitely.
And obviously you guys' situation, right? But would you be upset if I said that I asked for permission to have you on? Would you be upset if I said that?
No, because I feel like, fuck, we have this connection deep down, and he's just like always supports me in anything. Yeah. So I feel like, you know, like, why not? Like, he's always supported everything. Like, I've even told him I want to start my own podcast, and he was always like, babe, do it. Dude. Or my salsa company, bro. I never started that shit, but he was always like,
sounds dope.
He always, not company, but like Instagram page. He even made my drawing for it. Like, dude, like, he was just super, love him. Like, I love him. And he is like,
he's a good person to have behind you, for sure.
Oh, for sure. Like,
in many
definitely.
ways.
Definitely. Oh yeah, definitely. Like, shout out to him.
He's sick.
Oh my god, I could go on and on about this guy, but
he's really dope.
The dopest person ever. Like, I cannot say one single bad thing about him.
And I'll say this: when I asked him, he was The reason, okay, I have to make sure everyone understands this.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm really good friends with. I look at him like family.
Respectful,
and
yeah, definitely.
The reason why I did that is because Dom's a perfect example. I'm not a person to try to step on anyone's toes. Unless you disrespect me in a certain way, then I'm gonna disrespect you and 10 times worse in a way where you will never think about it, like just in a way. But I had to ask because I was like, look. The last thing I want is any issues between you and him because you came on the podcast. And when I asked him, he was so respectful. He was like, bro, thank you for reaching out. He's like, hell yeah, she's dope. Like, do it. Like, just dope. He was just so like awesome about it. And I was like, all right, this is good. Like, I love it. And if he would have said no, I would have came to you and I would have been straight up. Like,
definitely. Yeah, you know what? And I wouldn't have taken hard feelings because, like I said, I know he cares for me. Yeah, like, the love is there, you know, but it's just.
He's gonna come on one day. I hope you.
Yes, definitely. Like, dude, he has so much fucking knowledge. Like,
he's so dope.
He's a Marine,
and you know him.
Yeah, he's a Marine.
You've met him before. Okay. I just can't say his name.
No, that's fine.
But yeah, like I'll tell you off. Okay. But for sure, and he's so dope.
Papacito, AK Papacito. That's what I called him.
Okay, never mind.
You know
I heard it now. I heard it now.
Okay, I got you. Yeah. So shout out to you, bro, for being so awesome.
Oh my God, he got me into Crown Royal.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to you. It's not Thursday, but we always used to take Thursday shots.
Oh, bro, I love him.
Dude,
that's cool.
So, dude, I'm telling you, when he's the greatest person. Like, for those of you that
do we need a refill?
Oh, you might need a refill.
Cool, I got you guys. Don't worry about it.
Like, he's just so dope.
No, yeah, like, honestly, regardless of what happened, our situations. Nice. Oh, thank you, my guy. He is, like, if you have him on here, he's just gonna talk away, bro. Mm-hmm. Knowledge after knowledge. He is the best cook, guys. Best fucking chef.
I'm gonna have to have him bring some food.
Dude, oh my God, this is when the glasses need to come out.
I need to
bro.
Bro, you need to bring on some food, bro. I need to put that to the test. You feel me?
He makes the best fucking. Oh my God, what are they called? Scalloped potatoes.
Oh, I
love scalloped potatoes.
Love those.
Bring it on, bro.
He would make scalloped potatoes, my favorite, and a well done steak, bro.
Wait.
Fire.
Well done?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Hold on, I have a picture.
You're about to have a problem.
Hold on.
You're about to have a problem.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm getting close right here. Did you just say a well done steak?
Oh my God, you did not say well done.
Did you? No. Did you just say a flippin' well done steak?
He's gonna judge you.
Hold on. Oh my God, this is when the glasses go back.
I'm infuriated right now. Well done steak, young lady.
Dude, so no pink.
Okay, no, it's because calls it a certain way.
You can bleep it.
It was
There's no pink in there, bro. I'm sorry. There's no pink, bro.
No, it's a medium rare and like it would be a little
okay,
pink.
you're completely on the opposite side of spectrums right now. You went medium rare to well done.
I know right now I know he's coming at you right now, but you have to understand something that you didn't know this before previously.
It's because
he's a steak guy.
I'm a steak guy.
He's a steak guy. He knows this.
Well, yeah.
I barbecue, I cook.
So when you said well done, I was like, oh fuck.
We were done.
Yeah, that's it, bro. You know what?
Interview is over. I'm so sorry. You gotta go.
You're not an older Mexican lady or dude, wow.
It's just, he's very picky about his steaks.
Wow.
Very picky.
Medium rare to medium. Medium's pushing up. The medium rare is the perfect place for a steak. Mm-hmm. We're getting into this right now.
If you're gonna argue with that, put it down in the comments.
Please, because holy crap, no, you're not eating a well done steak. No.
But when you guys have him on here, he definitely needs to bring you a steak. And honestly,
please, buddy.
Even if I have to pay for the steaks, I will pay for the steaks.
We will have steak off.
Mark my words. I will pay for the steaks because honestly, steak off and
steak.
You know what? Maybe even have him cook it on here.
God.
Dude, we
just get him a little like sartén.
Barbecue podcast,
bro. I'm about to come in,
bro. We're doing it. We're gonna do it.
Just buy him like one of those.
They have one here, bro.
I know.
Barbecue somewhere around here.
No, you could
like one of those whole Korean barbecue things. Yeah, definitely. Definitely get one of those. But best food, best guy.
Oh my God, best dude. And for those of you that have never been in a dope ass relationship, I'm so sorry to hear that. But
sorry to hear that, guys, because you know what?
Yeah, like things happen sometimes.
Get back to what I was doing. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
But when you have it, hold on to it, because
cherish it, man.
You don't, cherish it. You don't want to let that go.
Just
ladies.
Y'all toxic asses.
Hey, there's some toxic men out there too. I will say I was toxic for sure.
Relationships is a whole different topic, bro. We could literally episodes.
We could do another hour or two.
We could do like days on relationships, bro. Like it's really insane. Like all the podcasts that I've watched where, you know, some girls just really. I feel like some girls really don't listen to themselves when they speak, though.
But that's what we're just saying. Like, I admit that I'm toxic. I admit that my wrongs, like from like my period with baby daddy like relationship versus what I had right now. It's like
you're a rare breed, though, because you went through this phase.
Big difference, bro. Like been through the fucking worst to receive something like I've never gotten. You're like, damn, like, is this for real? For real?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, but
I will say my baby mama deserves $1 million for having to deal with me. I'll tell you that,
bro. Anyone deserves money to deal with him, and I don't have anything right now. So.
I was not the best partner. I will definitely say that I was an asshole, piece of shit, and I own it. You know,
if you're watching this, he's admitting it.
That's what I'm saying. You have to own up to your stuff at one point.
I regret everything that ever happened, but don't get me wrong. I love that woman to death.
Yeah,
I care for her and everything. You know, but
you know what? And props to you because
But she doesn't feel the same way, and I don't blame her. I do not blame her at all.
That was a fucking 360.
I don't know. I like to consider myself like a cool baby mama. I mean,
she's not a bad baby mama at all.
Like
she's cool.
I could
be
like
awesome.
the nicest
lady.
Nicest. Yeah, but my baby daddy just won't. He just won't. Or maybe like I don't know. Maybe his wife just doesn't let him either. But not to bring that topic.
Yeah, we're not gonna go too deep into that.
But yeah, but it's just like we could be so chill, dude. Like we could co-parent like 100 and like.
Well, that's where we're at right now. We've been co-parenting for 3 years. My daughter's gonna be 5.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you know, we've had bumpy roads. Don't get me wrong, you know, but she's, how do I say it? She's very. She listens and she, you know, she has to deal with me day in and day out. So I mean.
It's not a small task.
Yeah, at all. I'm not an easy person to deal with.
I'm not an easy person to deal with.
You know, but you know what? I applaud her for definitely putting up with my shit, and you know.
And it's a good thing because you're letting it air out right now, and sometimes that's what needs to be done.
Yeah.
Overall.
But I've told her this before too, where it's just like, you know, I get it. I'm not the best person in the world, but
now everyone all of you that don't know, he has a daughter.
Yes.
Okay. She's so awesome. She's adorable.
She's my mini.
Very beautiful. Very adorable. Now you have 2 boys. You said.
Yeah.
She has 2 boys.
8 and a 7-year-old.
How old is your daughter?
She will be 5 in a month.
See, what?
Yes.
Bro. Yeah. Can I tell you guys a story?
Time flies.
Can I tell you a story about?
Don't have kids.
Don't have them.
Don't have kids.
I wanted 4, but I fucked that up. So.
Anyway, so, but yeah, so I'll tell you the story about when Dom actually called me and let me know he was gonna be a dad.
Oh yeah.
I had back then I had a '95 white Mustang. You can check it out on my Instagram. And
you had Mustangs on.
Oh, dude, that's all I had.
Wow. Hey, my mom had a red Mustang, and I would not get out that Mustang until she walked out of the car dealership with that Mustang.
See.
So convertible and earthing.
It's even worse.
Bye.
So he had called me, and I was at the gas station. I had just came back from a meet or racing or something. I don't remember on a track. Mm-hmm. And so I was at the gas station
in Mexico.
And I don't know if it was a Shell. The reason why I say this is because like this is important, like for everyone to visualize. Visualization is key. So I was at a gas station. I was literally about to step out of my car to pump gas.
I was on the Firestone Bridge, right there by that steel plant.
Is that where you were at?
Yes.
Okay, so he calls me. Were you walking?
No, I was in the car.
Oh, okay.
Jackie had to pick me up from work.
So he calls me and he's all like, bro. And I was like, what? It's very serious. And then he's all like, I'm gonna be your dad. Yeah. Like that. And I swear to God, I was like, you're lying. And he's like, no, I'm serious. And my first thing in my head, I was like, bro, why the fuck didn't you pull out? Like that's the first thing in my head, like straight up, like what is wrong with you? But yeah, and then he goes, yeah, dude, I'm gonna be a dad. And I was like, you're lying. He's like, no, dude, I'm serious. And I don't know if I cried a little bit. I don't know. But
I cried.
I was very excited for you.
Cute.
I was like, you know what, bro? Like, this is awesome. Like, this is great news. And that moment, I'll cherish that moment forever because it was just such a dope moment. And it was so
random. One of the first ones that I called.
Yeah, see, and that makes me feel better.
Because I had just left my parents' house.
Oh my goodness.
You didn't even tell them?
No, I just left their house.
Oh, and when you found out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it's crazy when you find out when you're having a baby, though, because
it's
just this like.
The world stops for a second.
So, in all honesty, I was just shocked.
And as for female, you're looking at the test like, oh.
I had no emotion.
Shit.
Legit had no emotion. So when she came to work to pick me up, we're sitting there, and she just kind of goes, "Here you go," and I'm like, "Oh fuck." In my head, I'm like.
She didn't even like say, "Hey, guess what?" She just said, "Here you go."
No, she was like, she had a big smile on her face, so I figured something was up, and then she like turns and she's like, "Here," and I'm like, she's like, "This is the second one I took today." I was like, "Wow, oh man."
Cute.
And she'll tell you that she was like, she got mad at me because she's like, "You had no emotion, like you just showed nothing." And I was like, "Dude, I was shocked. Like I was very shocked that like we wanted kids. We were in agreement that we wanted kids, and then when it happened, I was just like, holy shit."
It really happened.
I'm not ready for this.
Right.
I thought in my head, I'm like, I'm not ready for this. This isn't where I want to be and have this child. But after a few months, I was like, dude, I'm ready. And then some things transpired.
And it's like when they're born, it's just the whole.
Oh man, it was the greatest moment of my life. I will tell you that.
My God. You are going you are going to feel that feeling one
He's
day.
Gonna be a
and
great
you're gonna
father.
and you are going to be like,
you.
this is what love is. Cause no, like,
oh, man.
there's love out there, but there's no love like your kid. And you first hear that cry, and you first have that feeling, and you're like, oh my God, babe, we did this, and you're like, yeah. And
the skin to skin, bro.
Just skin to skin
is amazing.
Yeah. Can I just say that I went from not wanting kids.
I wanted 11.
Okay, no, not wanting kids. Okay, at all whatsoever. Like I can live my life without kids, but if need be, I could for sure just live my life normal without kids. But something about just life has a funny way of I don't know. It's really weird. Like,
it's just honestly, it's like being a kid all over again.
Yeah.
And you get to experience that every milestone, like with every, it's awesome. Like, you know, like volunteering at school, doing like those like parties and shit. You're just like, bro, like I get to throw them a party, and like you're like, fuck, you know, like, damn.
Yeah.
I would say, okay, so now that I have
you're taking charge.
Dude, my baby mama is she did like decorations and stuff, but she goes all out for.
Shout out to the parents that do that.
Dude, she goes all out, dude.
I'll tell you right now, I used to think parents that did that were very crazy and like psychotic. I thought because it's like, dude, how are you gonna spend so much money and so much on decorations?
Okay, I'm gonna be real honest with you. I don't go all out. I go all out versus with like having to take them or take them somewhere new.
See, I respect that.
My baby mama does the same thing. She just took her to Universal.
Okay,
I love that.
My thing is, okay, because everyone has to understand there is a difference, because there are certain parents that can afford both. They can give you the big luxury of the party, and they can give you the luxury of going somewhere.
Traveling, dude. We love traveling.
And I'm not saying that some people, you know, I'm not trying to put anyone here on blast or anything like that. But what I'm saying is some people would prefer, like myself, I would prefer to take them somewhere, just like how you said, because I feel like the memories are going to be building there. Yeah. I feel like the party is just more like look at me. That's how I feel. Don't get me wrong. That's how I feel.
No, I get it.
Because honestly, at the end, it ends up being an after party for the parents.
No,
because
for sure.
And like your kids are like halfway asleep, dead ass.
It's not a party for
and
kids.
You're just like, okay.
Bro, why is there 18 packs of 24 packs?
Like I plan to take my kids in July. I want to take them to either a cruise or Florida. Because I've been to both. I've been on a cruise, on a Disney cruise, and to Disney World.
Disney cruise.
And
how are
they're fucking fun.
Yeah.
Fun.
So did she get litty?
Like a titty.
Hey.
That's what I'm talking about. Not her sister.
Not her sister, Chichi. But no, yeah, they're fun. And like, I feel like that's more of a, like, cool experience. Like, why not?
Yeah, and I don't know, dude.
You can help any day.
It's making me
even a kickback any day.
Even like, though you think they're young and they will remember stuff like this.
Yeah,
definitely.
I think there's an age where they do remember. Personally.
My daughter right now is, Dad, remember this? Dad, remember that?
Oh yeah.
Bro, that was 2 weeks ago. How do you remember this? She goes,
That's the best part.
I'm like, heck yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Why? She goes, it's fun.
Cool. I'll be honest. Like, you as a dad, you're a very dope dad. Like, you do stuff with your daughter that I've seen a lot of. There's a lot of people that I know that are deadbeat dads, like just straight asshole of dads. Yes. And my brother's a dad, and he's a fucking great dad as well. So
that was good. No, that was good. That was good. That's okay. That's okay.
Oh,
she let a good one go already.
What did she? I missed it.
She burped. Pretty
Oh,
good.
you burped? Oh my god.
No, it's good.
So
no, but I can agree.
So yeah, there is a lot of deadbeats. There's a lot of so whenever you do see like parents that are good parents, like there's a difference though because as you get older, like when you're young, you'd be like, damn, your parents threw you a dope ass party. But then the older you get, you start to see
threw it for a reason.
They're through for a reason. There's like some selfishness behind it. Yeah, there's some
not even that. It's more of hey, I haven't talked to you in 6 months, so I'm gonna throw you a big ass party, and then I'm not gonna talk to you for another 6 months.
Yeah, like it's just
like,
so.
What?
You know what my favorite fucking scene is? And it's from the Wayans brothers where he goes, I'm here to pick up my son. He's like, I'm here to pick up my son. Oh, that one, my bad. And he picks him up, and then he puts him right back down. He's like, I'll see him next week, same time. And
he's such a good dad.
He's such a good dad. Like, don't be that dad, bro.
You know what? I have the privilege of living with somebody who I see as a very good father. Mm-hmm. Him and his big mom obviously have their thing, but I've learned a lot from him. I've had long talks with him about being a father, and, mm-hmm. and you know, he has a son, I have a daughter, but this man has definitely changed my views a lot on how to be a father and how to raise a child. You know, his son is a little bit older than my daughter, but nonetheless, the principles are the same. It's very like, look, man.
Learning from other parents, yeah.
Oh, definitely. And like I said, we live under the same roof, and it's like, he really has taught me, like, just be patient, mm-hmm. you know, be respectful to them. They're not your friend. Mm-hmm. You can be nice to them, but they're not your friend, and you need to understand that there's a level of respect that you need to understand as a parent, and that they need to understand as your child. Mm-hmm. That, you know, hey man, I love you to death, but this is the law of the land, man.
Yeah. And
if you can't abide by it, then we're gonna have a problem.
And I'm just gonna say this, just because right now, I look, the way that I want to end this podcast, I'm sorry that I have to.
Yes.
But the way that I want to end this podcast is that there is a lot of great and horrible parents. So if you out there, if you have parents that went all out for you, and right now you're in a place in your life where you don't want to be around your parents, or you don't want to do anything with your parents or whatever, get out of that mindset.
Please.
Get back into the mindset of doing things with your parents. Go out with your parents. Call your mom, call your dad, whoever you had as a father or mother-like figure. Give them a call.
Talk to them. Tell them you love them.
Talk to them. Tell them you love them, because you have no idea the amount of effort that they went through when you were a kid, mm-hmm. that they may not have been able to give you as you were getting older.
Yeah, definitely.
But there is a lot of dope parents and a lot of dope people out there. And Ames, I really want to just say you're more than welcome to come back on the podcast anytime you want. Definitely. I hope you felt comfortable.
So. Definitely
I hope everything was so cool.
Yeah.
And then
my first podcast, guys, got through it.
There's a lot of topics we got through, and you know, it got a little real at the end, and I'm glad. That's
definitely
the point.
We got into depth, mm-hmm. everything. Yeah.
And this is the point of this. And we're not trying to argue with people on podcasts, but if it comes down to it, y'all will see it. But at the end of it all, like, thank you for coming on. I hope you come on again. And I know you said in briefly that you want to start your own podcast.
I do. It's just
no. Don't worry about it. We'll help you.
Bro, you were teaching me so much. Me so much knowledge in the beginning. I was like, what?
There's a lot that goes behind it.
And this guy is the mastermind. I'm just here, bro.
Dude, I'm telling you, we're so we're doing it together. But
no, yeah, definitely.
Thank you for coming on.
I appreciate having
me. Is there any last words that you want to give anyone that's watching?
Anything you would like to say?
Because we would love to have you on. So come back
I love all my friends. I just want to shout them out. If they watch this, I love you guys all. Thank you guys for being my biggest support system. Because without you guys.
Hey, remember that she lied at the beginning of this?
Yeah, remember she lied at the beginning of that.
Just saying.
Just friends. Remember that, guys.
And yeah, I mean, I hope everyone just has a good fucking year, because, you know.
2023, let's get it. It's a different year.
2023, guys. I hate LeBron, but 23.
Woohoo! Let's go.
But let's just have one more cheers.
Have one more cheers.
No, you didn't even crack open your another
You thought I was kidding when I said that I drank.
Oh no, he's a heavy drinker. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not a heavy drinker. What are you talking about?
He's heavy on drinking, but he doesn't do it every day.
No.
He wins though.
Cheers. All right. So,
cheers.
Cheers to
our inaugural guest. Thank you for being on.
Thank you for being
our
first.
Fuck, this is awesome.
Thank you for popping.
Last time you were somebody's
first.
Awesome.
Love to.
Anyway.
But yeah, let's go.
This is the Checked In podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and just make sure to share us around. We're hopefully trying to build our community where
course.
Get everybody that it's not just one thing or another. We try to touch everything. So.
And everyone's always welcome. So if you're watching this and you're wondering if you want to hop on, get checked in.
Honestly, they're really cool, guys.
Yeah. DMs are open. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram. Check them podcast. Please.
Appreciate it. Thank you guys, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Peace.